Okay, hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out podcast. Today is episode 170 and week two of
Can you
Kekes
start
in
again? You
Hiding.
sound very low energy. Sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
no problem.
You
was about
sound
to say
very
that as
low
well. Yeah, yeah,
energy.
go on.
Yeah, very low energy.
Yeah,
Like you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
happy to be here.
Okay, no problem. Okay, let's get off on that first. Uh, three, two, one, go. Hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out podcast. This is episode 170 and more importantly, week two of Kekes in Hiding. If you don't know why Kekes in Hiding, you can go and check out last podcast. He made a very foolish bet and now he's so afraid to live up to the consequences. So he has disappeared for the next 1 month. And we wish him all the best in his journeys. But with us here, Red the Regular, how are you doing?
I'm good. Initially I thought you were sad because of Keks, because your voice sounded a bit low. Now you're saying you're happy. Oh well. We'll hold the fort. When is he back? Next
How
week?
it no, it's a full month till 26, I think.
Oh
Oh,
God,
okay.
poor Kicks.
How's the 2 weeks been for you without having cake sniping at you for the past, like,
He doesn't snipe at
at
me, he
every
snipes
comment
at
you
you.
make?
No, he
Well,
doesn't
for
Yeah.
snipe
me,
at me.
No, I'm talking to that
Oh,
one.
to that
oh,
okay.
it's been great. I mean, I've been
Yeah.
able to give my very good, well-established opinions without somebody coming and putting their own ill-formed, off-book opinions. We always know he's wrong anyway. We just not have the luxury of not having to listen to his wrong opinions. I think it's great. Um,
Yeah,
this
yes.
bet you made, I think I might have to come to you for lessons how to, trick him into accepting a similar bet from me in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully next time he still comes back with more foolish bet ideas. I mean, it's
Well,
cakes. We know he's not going to learn his lesson for a
yeah,
bit.
and I think today's topic is one that's going to be very painful for him to have missed because I know he has a passion
Yeah.
for debating great writers, good writers, bad writers, and when he listens to this, he will be kicking himself if we turn into somebody he thinks is good, or we praise somebody who he thinks is bad.
And there are so many writers like that. Anyway, if we are not aware yet, today will be our main focus today is ranking seven of the most notable ongoing comic book writers into the various tiers and categories as we see them. So we have a long list of writers that will be going through quickly, talking about their works and where they best fit in those categories.
Right.
But
So,
before then, we have some, yeah,
right, no, I was gonna say, okay, give the news first, and then we'll talk about what the categories are, and then how we're gonna
okay.
vote. Okay, go on. So go for the
Okay,
news
so
first.
quickly,
Yeah.
yeah, quickly, just after we ended the last podcast, we had a brief call with, what's his name again? With our boy in DC, James Gunn, to finalize the casting of Supergirl, and we told him to go and pick Millie Alcock. We don't know whether you care for that or not, but yeah, Millie Alcock is the new Supergirl, guys. What do you think about that decision?
I personally am okay with it. I liked her in so Milia Cook was in I nearly said Game of Thrones. It's not Game
Yeah,
of Thrones. What's the name of the show again? Dance of Dragons. Is that
yes,
correct? Yeah.
House of the Dragons.
No, so Dance of the Dragons. That's the book. Yes. So she played Rhaenyra. Is that correct? In House of Dragons, and I liked her a lot.
Younger Rhaenyra, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Younger
Oops.
version. I'll say the 10 to 20-year-old version of Ramirez, and I liked her in it. She's also got I would say, unusual look, which I think I kind of like. Sometimes you can get some actresses that have this very similar slash common look. She doesn't have that. She looks unique, and yeah, so I'm all for it, and I think she did well in that show. So yeah, I'm I'm, I'm on board with that personally. Right?
Yeah, and I think
Um, Go ahead, Tunde.
No, honestly, I think she looks like the book, the Supergirl in the book they're adapting.
Mm.
Superwoman, Woman of Tomorrow. So
tomorrow.
yeah.
So I don't care one way or the other.
Okay.
I think she was okay
Okay.
in House of Dragons, but I don't see it, and I don't not see it. Like I won't see and say, oh, this is a natural, and
Okay.
it's like yeah. So it's just, but again, I'm not a Supergirl, Superwoman fan. I've never really been into that character. So
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm actually, I do consider myself a Supergirl fan. I actually like the character a lot. So I hope
Okay.
I hope she does well.
Yeah. I'm also not a big Supergirl fan, but I love the book they're adapting a lot. I think it's my
Okay.
favorite Supergirl book. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that adaptation. Speaking
Okay.
of adaptations and wish lists, Matthew Vaughn, when he being interviewed for Argyle, he said he would like to direct a Red Son movie with Henry Cavill as Superman. What do you guys think of this? Is this something you would want to watch?
let's
Right.
just move on. Let's just move on from Cavill being Superman and let it done. He's had his
I'm,
time.
I'm actually conflicted. And my conflict is due because I like Matthew Vaughn a lot. I like his movies generally. I'm not a fan of Cavill.
At all.
Well, no, I don't. I'm not a fan of Cavill as Superman, as the Superman that we got in the DCEU. Now, if he's playing Red Sun, it actually he might actually work better for that kind of Superman, in my view. But then, doesn't the Red Sun? I try to remember that comic. At the end, doesn't he? Is actually no. I changed my mind. I just remember that book properly. You still need somebody who can act. You still know somebody who at some point.
Wait, what did you just say?
Well, okay, sorry, I'm being a bit harsh. You need somebody who's a bit more range
Yeah, okay.
because
You, you just
Red
said the
Sun is
same thing.
no. Range is different from acting. You can act. Some people can act and they can act one type of one type of character. They don't have a lot of range. Some people can have got a wider range. So it's slightly different. I think he can play Red Sun in the initial stage, but as the story progresses, he will need to change his outlook. He'll become more emotional, less of a stoic Russian, if I remember the book correctly. That will need some acting to really sell it. I don't think he's got that range, personally.
Hmm.
What do you guys think?
I
I,
think
I
for
think we should move on
me,
from. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, no, I don't mind him adapting to Red Son. I think it fits his Superman character more get it better than the
The brooding.
original.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that brooding version of Superman. It fits that a lot much better than the this thing. But like when you mentioned the nuance and range there, honestly, I don't see a lot of nuance and range in Red Son from beginning to end, if I remember that book correctly. The emotional aspects were not that much that I can't see Cavill pulling stuff. I mean, the biggest emotional outburst he had in Red Son was when he was trying to break Wonder Woman's group and he was crying. Maybe he would miss the nuance in like what they tried to do with his character, but honestly, I wouldn't mind that. But I don't want to see it anytime soon. If they can wait for the next 10 years, let James Gunn establish himself and make it a one-off project, then I'm fine. But right now, I'm sort of Cavill as Superman. I'm just ready to let that beast die.
Yeah, and actually,
But yeah.
I would like to suggest that you made a point there. I think it would be a misstep if they allow that film to come out anytime soon, because all you will do is all the Snyder bots and all the DCEU lovers will then use that film as a yardstick and say, "Oh, look how good this is! Look how good Superman is!" And the outcry, the mess, the toxicity of all these fans will raise up again. It's best if you ever do it, I'll agree with you. Maybe 5 6 years times after Gunn has either succeeded or failed miserably.
Yes, we'll be looking forward to that. But one last piece
Yeah,
of
that
news before we
distraction
jump
is
on
not
to what we
needed.
are this. Yeah. So the last piece of news before we jump onto the main discussion is that apparently Wonder Man is still being made by Marvel. Who else was shocked when you heard this news?
I was surprised. I totally forgot about it.
Because
And
someone mentioned it about a week or two ago, and we were like, "Oh, is that project still on?" And I think the answer was no.
Yeah, we figured
Right?
that Marvel is reshuffling out. Yeah, we thought Marvel was canceling out of their projects just to reshuffle up and down. But it's a bit sad the way we got this news in that someone got killed on the set.
yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers are with them. Yeah, but Wonder Man, are you guys even remotely excited for this?
Today,
You guys are the Marvel fans.
Marvel needs to take a break, please.
that's another question. Yeah, because you know that at the moment we're not very happy. We're not very happy with where Marvel is, where they've taken us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very worried about this Wonder
No,
Man
but
thing.
even in the 80s of Marvel, would Wonder Man be a project you're looking forward to?
See, okay, I've moved on from this whole idea of what characters. Yes, Wonder Man is not a I would not even call him C list. It's almost D list. But
It's not on any list.
yes, but we've had Werewolf by Night. I love that film. So to me, it's not about who you're using; it's what story you're telling. If it's a great story and you're using D Man, I'd watch it. you know, uh, that's me. It's about the story. Yes, Wonder Man. Well enough, I don't mind Wonder Man as a character. Even though he's D list, I've read quite a few comics of him. I've read a few of his limited runs. Simon Williams in the comics is not a bad character, and for a time he was like a double act with Beast. So I'm quite familiar with the character, and I don't hate the character, but I just feel that at the moment Marvel's in a rut, and I'm just worried that this is just going to be more of the same.
No, so what I mean is, even Werewolf by Night, you were not
Yes,
looking forward to it until you watched it and you saw, oh, this was
correct.
good.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Yeah,
Before
yeah,
then, you were like, I don't care. But I'm saying that even when Marvel was good, let's say back in the Civil War,
yeah.
what's this thing era, and they announced, oh, we are making Wonder Man, would that be the kind of project that would excite you without knowing anything about it?
You see the way you put that. It's Was I excited when they announced Ant Man? Let's take Ant Man for example. Was I excited?
Yeah,
I was because of who the actor was,
yeah,
and of course it's Marvel. I thought, okay, oh that's interesting. Okay, I mean, okay, let me use the phrase. I was very intrigued.
yeah.
You know, so the same with I think I'll put Wonder Man on that same level that I'm intrigued. I was intrigued when they announced it, and especially with the guy they're using.
You mean, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yes, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So that
okay.
intrigued me. But I think this was announced a couple of years back, at least, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
it's been a while. It's been a while
Yeah.
now we've gotten, yeah.
So where my mind was back then is not where I am now with
And
Marvel
now,
because of the last couple of years of not being the best for
okay.
them.
Okay, no problem. So this is a good jumping off points to our main discussion where we'll be arguing about favorite writers and trying to rank them. We have a very long list arranged in a random order, and we'll be calling them one by one. So to kick things off, Kickman,
No,
Robert
no, wait, wait,
Kickman.
wait, 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 wait.
No, 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 no. You can't start. You can't
What
start with him.
Okay,
categories? So our categories are what?
okay, so we've decided to rank them into five categories.
Yes,
That's God tier.
yes.
That means their writings. How do we qualify God tier? Superlative, the best of the best.
Yeah, the person's
They've written
best.
some of the most amazing works ever.
The elite.
Yeah,
The elite.
yeah,
Elite
Yes.
status.
Yes.
Everything about story writing,
Yeah.
weaving the
we
story,
can't
drawing you
fault
in.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, okay. Then we talk about the great ones. Those are the
Yes.
really good writers.
Yeah.
Then we move on to good. we like their writing. Maybe it's not for us or something. But they're still good.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah, man.
we can take it or leave it.
Yes,
Like it's not something that we're excited to us. If we see the book on the stands, we might either buy it or not buy it. It's not.
yeah,
We'll not be moved to read the next issue for if we know it's coming out from this writer. And then the bad ones, the ones we'd actively avoid. Like
yeah,
if they announce this kind of writers on a book, we know we're not reading this book. So
yes,
are
yes,
we clear on understandings?
yes. And what's the
Yeah.
criteria? So if when I know you're gonna go through the list one by one, how do we all have to agree for them to go into a group, or is it just majority?
Okay. So what I'll do here now is that for them to be God tier,
Yes,
we all have to agree.
I think that's fair enough for that
Yeah.
category.
Yeah.
All three of us have to
For
agree. Yes,
God tier, all three of us have to agree.
yeah,
Otherwise, they go into great. And then for the remaining categories, majority carries the vote.
yeah. I'm happy with that criteria.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm happy with that
Yeah.
criteria.
Okay. No problem. So let's kick things off quickly. Robert Kickman. Okay.
God tier.
Oh wow.
Oh wait,
Interesting.
who?
Robert
Robert
Kirkman.
Kickman. Yeah.
Kirkman. Kirkman.
Kirkman. Oh, I
In
thought I had Hickman.
no,
Oh,
No, no,
Kirkman.
no.
oh, oh, Kirkman, Miracle. No. Kirkman
So,
will
so
be.
he's invisible, firepower,
Yeah,
walking
yeah, yeah, yeah,
dead.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Walking
yeah, yeah,
Dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Kirkman. I know Kirkman. Hold on. Hmm.
That is hard.
No, for me, I know I'm putting him.
No, I'll put him at put him
We
at
are
good.
losing you there. Great.
Good. Did you hear me?
Oh,
No, I
oh,
said
Good.
good.
you put him at good. Okay.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That was
I'm gonna put him at great.
yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
think
put him
I'll
at
put him at great. Yeah.
yeah.
Invincible is still an amazing piece of work, regardless. It's
Yeah.
one of a kind. You don't have any other superhero story coming close to that length
But
and cohesion.
has he repeated that?
I would say so.
Uh,
I mean, he did Walking
Walking
Dead
Dead.
was
I'm not a
great.
fan. I don't
Oh
read
yeah,
Walking Dead.
you have read Walking Dead.
Yes.
But he
No,
also
no,
did
I did learn about Walking Dead from you, but
yeah.
So
We're not going to
no,
that. And
I'm
even
not a fan of
Firepower.
Walking Dead. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Walking Dead, but the impact I can't deny the impact of Walking Dead,
Yeah.
basically.
it's his own.
So yeah,
So none of you guys are also reading his Firepower. I take it.
I started it, but I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like
I
it? Oh,
paused.
okay.
I
Okay.
don't really like it. I paused halfway through it.
Yeah. I think he's a great writer. Yeah. So his volume of work, and there's some other books I know that I've not read of his. I started one that I was enjoying, but it was very dark, and I'm not a big fan of the occult. I can't remember what it's called, The Outside or something like that. That was good as well, but even when I was reading it, so for me, I would say great. So I think
Okay.
what's the score on that then?
Okay, so it goes under grades then.
Okay, so because yeah, two of us said great. Okay,
Sure, yeah.
yeah,
Two of us are on grade for Robert
okay.
Kirkman. Okay, Mark Wade. Red. Now, if you're not familiar with Mark Wade, he wrote some books like Kingdom Come, Birthright, just to name a few.
Birthright.
Daredevil, GLA, yeah, Superman Birthright.
Sorry. My man
Yeah.
went to my man went to another book entirely.
Oh
Um,
yeah, you mean the ongoing
Henry.
by Williamson?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think he also did Red Son, or was that Miller? I think Red Son was Miller, right?
yeah. Rest was Miller. He also I mean, for me, he also did the whole run of the Flash. He created the Speed Force.
Yes.
He made Wally West who
Yes.
he is today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then his run on Daredevil 2 was seminal.
yeah. This is a tough one for me now. This is really a tough one for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Red. So where are you going, Red?
I'll put him at great. He's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
great. That was
Yeah, I go with great. I want to give him God tier because of
Because
Kingdom
of
Come
Kingdom Come. Yeah.
and the Flash. But
I mean,
well,
Kingdom Come is a god tier work.
yeah, yes,
That's undeniable.
But
yeah,
but but with for God tier, it has to be not only one
repeatable.
good one, it has to
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah, yeah,
repeatable,
yeah.
consistent.
Yeah, but also,
Yeah.
and this is why I hesitated because I wanted to say his Flash run was God tier as well. But
Yeah.
then
His
I've seen, but
Daredevil
he's
run too.
yes, but then he's done some books. He had a lull almost in my view where he was producing what I was to say bang average. But recently, he seems to have got his mojo back, and I won't say he's producing god tier, but he's in good to great books at the moment. So I think
Okay,
great is fair enough for me.
okay. So great above Robert Hickman. I'm going to launch a protest vote and not say it's god tier. So I'll put him above Robert Hickman at least.
Okay, okay.
Right?
So yeah, yeah. So I'm putting
Great.
Wade in above Kleckman in the great category. Yes,
Above
I agree.
Hickman.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bram Bendis. Right?
I don't think he can hear you, so I'll
Okay,
go.
that's what are we?
This again. This is. I don't. I'm not
Hard.
going to say great. I'm not going to say great. I'm not going to say great.
I mean,
Good. I'll go good.
he did write Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes, that's his best.
He did write Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yes, but he also did Alias,
Oh God, I love
Jessica
Alias.
Jones.
I love Alias. Okay, my
Yeah.
issue, my issue with Bendis is he has a lot of good books, way more good books than great books.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say here? So you have
Yeah.
like you said, you've mentioned Ultimate Spider-Man, great book. You've mentioned
Yeah.
what else did you mentioned something else just now
A-
that I agree.
Alias.
I love Alias. I think I don't that's not God
Yeah.
tier. I think that's a great book as well.
This book. Yeah.
But then there's a lot of books that he's
And
done that are just good, and
I
some are
mean,
bad.
All New X-Men wasn't bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't
The
bad.
the one where he drew the X-Men into the future.
Oh, the young. Oh, yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
that was okay. It was okay. It was good. His his
Yeah.
his his um
Okay. So
his AVX was bad.
yeah,
So
Apex was terrible.
yeah, yeah. So for me, I'm voting good for Bendis. What
You're
you?
voting good for Bendis.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't like his Superman run. Like his DC work, I don't like any book there.
So
But
what? Oh,
I
I
love
love
his
his
Ultimate
Ultimate
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Are you
hearing
hearing
Echo
the
as
echo
well?
as well?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
echo.
echo Red. I
Red,
think
I
it's
think
from
it's from
you.
you.
You go
You go
mute. So let
mute,
me
and let
check.
me check.
Red go
Red go
mute.
mute.
Hello, hello. Yeah, the echo's from you.
Okay. Okay.
So while Red fixes his audio issues, so
His
you
audio. Yeah, this is. I don't know. I don't like putting Bendis at just good. I feel he's better than good.
it
But
might
I
be
would like.
maybe he's a top tier of good.
Okay, you can hear me now. I don't know what happened to my audio.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. So
Where
Bendis,
would
I
they
can
put Bendis at red?
uh, AVX messes him up for me. So I'll leave him at good because he's done some other good things. I'll leave him at
Yeah.
good.
Today,
Uh,
does
okay.
that solve your
Yeah.
dilemma?
I, I,
Where do you put him?
that's fine.
I
I'll
said
put him
good.
at
I
great,
said
but
good
like
red.
the lower tier great. But so it's going
No,
on good then.
Yeah, so it's going on good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bendis is not great.
So I'm putting in. At one point, I used to
Okay.
think he was, but now I'm going. It's good, but it can be great every now and then. That was a hard one.
Okay, so Warren Ellis.
You know what? This is where I'm gonna cry.
If you don't know, Ellis is most famous for Extremist. I think that's his most famous story.
What is this about the film story?
Extremist on Iron Man.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm not sure that's his most famous story, but
Yeah,
okay. For me,
I
Warren.
mean,
Yeah, go on. No, carry on,
which
carry on.
one would you consider his most famous? Or
So I'm gonna think. So Warren Ellis for me. Oh, where did I start with Warren?
what would you
I,
consider his best story?
hold on a minute, because I wanted to mention Thor, but that I know that's not his best story, but I'm sure I'm forgetting because this one I want to argue. Um, so I want
Okay,
to,
he has done Authority as well. Let's
yeah.
give that
Oh,
to
yeah. Of
him.
course, he did Authority. He's the one who introduced Authority. He's the one who introduced all those
Yeah,
Midnighter.
Planetary.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, planetary. I don't want to mention that because that's why I said that. I know there's going to be a fight. You know, Iron Man,
yes.
Authority, Planetary. He did a lot of Wildstorm. He did something called the 100. Is it called the 100?
Transmopolitan Man.
Now that is his most famous book. Even though for me, I don't rate it the way people gush for it, but that is actually I think it's the most famous piece of work. Transmopolitan
Which one?
generally.
Oh, okay.
Transmopolitan. Yeah, that's what people
Yeah.
tend to associate him with the most. Um,
Okay.
so where will you put it? Let me hear your view first.
I don't like him. Or I
Right,
don't like his books. Yeah.
right, okay,
I
okay.
really, I mean, he's a great writer, but I just don't like him. So I'll put him as good.
God Almighty, God Almighty, you put him out good, right? So
Yeah.
my
He's the
vote.
kind of writer that is
Yeah,
not just for me.
okay, no, that's fair enough. I mean, I know I'm not going to win this because my vote would have been God tier,
Your vote is where?
God tier.
Okay.
Me, okay, talking about that, but okay.
Yeah. So what about you,
What have
Red,
you read, Ellis?
for Warren Ellis?
Ellis. Oh, I like Ellis. Ellis is good. He's not great. He's good.
Oh Jesus Christ, I'm crying. This hurts to my soul. This hurts to my soul.
So Ellis is honor good. He just bent this in the ranks of good writers.
Wait, no, no,
This
no.
is
Ellis is better than Ellis is
How do you
better.
feel?
Ellis is better than Bendis. Put Ellis on great. Sorry, revise for me.
wait. You're doing great. I went got here.
Sure, you heard me.
Yeah, I heard you.
Ellis
You
on
said
great.
but today went good. So where does he end up now? Does that push him to great? Because I said got here. Red said great. You said good.
Okay, let's put him into great then. I protest, but it will be at the lower tier of great.
I said you protest. Your protests are ignored. Uh, I was about to start crying now. I hope
I
Ellis
can't hear
is good.
that for at all.
Can you hear me today?
Yeah, it seems to be you are fading in and out a bit.
Oh, am I? Is this any better? Does that make any difference to you today?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. You guys carry. Okay. You make the next
Okay,
one
okay,
while I
that's
test my. Yeah, okay.
okay, it's good. Okay,
Right.
so Mariko Tamaki.
Mariko Tamaki. Yes.
Yes.
So who's going first? Red
What do you think of her?
or me? I like her. I like her, but for me, she's a solid good for me.
What do you like? What do you like about her? Like,
Why do you have to be so difficult and
Give
put me
me
on
a
the
list
spot?
of her books.
she did X23. She has
Yes.
Okay.
done. She's currently writing what's this thing called Detective Comics.
Yeah. She's done She's
She
done
has done
Batman.
She-Hulk.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. Yeah,
She's done Bat. That's
yeah.
Detective Comics, yeah. She's
Yeah.
done a bit of Wonder Woman, but not a lot of issues there. She has written some one and off books, but I think her main work is the biggest work is Detective Comics,
Yeah.
X-23. I'm not sure any of you read Emiko or Skin. Those are
No.
graphic novels before
Okay.
she.
No, I didn't.
No.
But I
Okay.
think I've enjoyed every book she's
I'll
written.
put on good.
Yeah. That would be my vote. My vote would be good. What's your
Okay.
vote? What's
You
your
didn't
vote?
like her. You didn't read a She-Hulk
I read
Yeah,
the
I did.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, I liked it.
2017.
Yeah, I liked
It's
it.
not
It's
a
good.
great book,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
It's a good book.
It's still good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I won't dispute that. Mariko Tamaki goes on good.
Yeah. She's somebody when I
Okay.
see her
Moving on
name.
quickly.
Yeah, yeah, go on, yeah, move on quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. When you see her name,
It's when I say the name of the book, I'm happy to read it. It doesn't put me up at all.
okay, that's fair. Greg Rucker.
Okay, let me go first, and then I need to
Are you
floor to you.
asking me? Should I go?
No, I'm going to go first. I need to floor to you. To me, it's great. Now, Red, you can take because I know Red will have more to say on this one. Yeah, Red. Yeah, it's up to you. I've said great. What about you? I don't think Red can hear me again.
Okay, I think he's good.
So
I
you go
know
for good.
Lazarus. I'm
Okay.
going for good. I know Lazarus is an amazing book and all of that. But besides that, I don't think I've enjoyed a lot of the books he has written. And that's just me
Okay.
personally. Yeah.
Okay.
Like when I think of Greg Rucker, I didn't particularly like New Krypton. He has done a bit of No Man's Land, I think, a bit,
Yeah.
but he's not my favorite writer.
So you're going for good. Oh, so I think Red
I'm
has to
going
be.
for I'm
So
going for good.
Ask Red what he thinks. I don't think Red can hear me personally.
Yeah. Red, what do you think about the book of Greg Rucker?
No question. Rocker is great.
Yeah.
No question. I mean,
I knew that would be his
I like his
answer.
books. I like his story writing. I like his take on non-cape type comics. It's the kind of thing I
Okay.
live for. Yeah, so it's great.
Okay, so for audiences, check out his Gotham Central book if you're looking for books like that. I think he was one of the few that has done that. So Gotham is going on great. Gail Simone,
I'm gonna go.
what do you guys think?
I'm gonna. You know what? Actually, I was trying to be polite. She's meh for me.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Meh.
yeah, she's meh for me.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
I've never really been excited about books. They're readable and they're possible, but I've never seen a Gay Simon book that I thought, oh shit, I want to read the next issue. And when I see her name, it's
Not
not.
even a Baba, not even a Batgirl.
Yeah, even her Batgirl. I thought it's okay, but I thought it's meh.
Okay. 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 Red, what do you think of Gail Simone?
Gail Simone. I used to be a fan. Then I dropped off. I will say good.
And you today? And you today?
Of why Red dropped off?
Oh,
Okay, so for me,
I said I used to
I'll
be a
be.
fan, but I dropped off. So I'll say I'll give her good.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. I'll give her good as well. I like that Secret Six. I think that's a good book to read. And then a Batgirl, I didn't hate it.
Secret 6 or Secret 7?
She was it 7 or 6? I think it was 6.
Okay. Okay.
I think it was Secret Six. I might be
No,
mistaken now.
I might be talking about a different book entirely now. Thinking about it, there's a current book out that I've got queued, but I don't think it's her actually. But that's the Secret
Okay.
7.
Okay.
So so
As a
so
Secret Six.
so we're putting her under good, right? Okay.
Yes, we'll put her under good. Under good for now, yeah. Rick Remender.
Ooh, ooh, good. I'm going to say good for Rick Remender. He
He, He
I
did
think.
Deadly Class.
Say that again.
Deadly Class. Black Science.
Yeah, he did the class. He did under. Oh no, sorry, low.
Yes,
He did the run on. He did Uncanny Avengers, which is a very good,
exactly.
which is a very good run.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna say good
Why?
because I think I've never felt this book is great. I think it's good. I never thought any of his books. I think the closest I've come to saying great was Deadly Class, but even that class after a while I think it
Yeah.
started to drag a bit. So
Fair enough.
overall, I think he's to me he's more good with flashes of greatness. His Uncanny Avengers. I remember when I read it initially, I didn't like it, but when sat down to reread it as a collected book, I enjoyed it a lot. So I thought that was a very good book. But for me, it's still good. I wouldn't vote it higher than good. But you two guys, I will hand over
Okay.
to you.
Okay, Red, what do you think of Okay Commander?
He's
Uh,
speaking, but we can't hear him at all.
but we can hear you. Okay. So for me, I think it's I mean, you are right about the D class. It did fall off at some point,
Yeah.
but the highs of the D class were really, really high. They were absolutely great. Nearing got here, and it's one of those runs where I was actually looking forward to each book as it came out on a monthly basis, even when they we missed weeks. The last, the last arc is not my favorite, but yeah, I think I'll give him good.
So you give him good.
I wanted to argue for great. Yeah, I wanted to argue for great, but I think he'll be on good.
So we don't
Yeah,
know what
but yeah,
Reds. We can't because we can't hear Reds at all,
yeah.
and Red is still talking, but we still can't hear him. Put your put
Hmm.
one up for great. Put one up for God tier. Two for great. Three for good. Four for me. One. Oh, now we
Uh,
can't see me.
and now he's
Our system did not work at all.
it failed immediately, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
next on the list.
I said good, right? And you said good.
Yeah,
So
so we'll leave him at good for now.
he will no matter what Red says, it can't go higher than good or lower.
Okay, I'm back in.
Yeah, that's fine. I just get quiet when you went off. I'll cut this out. I'll cut that out
Uh,
in the in edits.
okay, so recommender good.
Yes. So who's
Okay,
next?
moving on. Matt Fraction with Okay.
Yeah. I know exactly. Hawkeye.
But is there yeah, is
He
there
did
another book?
Thor. He did Thor for a bit as well.
He also did what's his name called? Jimmy Olsen. That book is popular for some reason.
What book?
The Superman pal, Jimmy Olsen. It's a
Oh
very
god.
weird book.
Yeah, I read that. I'm
You're
not
not
a
a fan.
generally. Yeah, not generally at
What
all.
of
I think
what of
I remember Hawkeye.
sex criminals?
I actually enjoyed that. But I don't know why I stopped reading
Sex
that.
criminals.
Yes, Sex Criminals. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought that was a good book.
Okay.
I don't know why I stopped reading that, if I'm being honest. He also did Fair itself,
What
which
of
was, I guess, goodish.
yeah.
You know,
No, I didn't like Fate.
so looking about that actually, I was, I almost said great by reflex, but on reflection, I think he's good.
We are putting so many character driver and so many authors on good right now.
Yeah,
Like
it should be the biggest group really, apart from that and
okay,
average. So what
okay.
was your vote? What's your vote for him?
I it's good. I love Okai. Like I
Yeah.
absolutely love Okai. If we are judging him based on just that book, I'll put him on great. But I haven't loved any other thing he has written.
Okay.
So
Uh,
why is he on the list?
I haven't loved any other. He's good. I didn't love any of his other works that I've read. It's just Hawkeye that I think is a great piece of work.
What's your view, Red? Where do you sit with Matt Fraction? Red, it's gone again. But I said good. You said good. So again, he can't move from that group already. So who's next? Have I lost two of you? I lost both of you now. Good. This podcast.
Oh, G. Willow Wilson is next.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
What do you think of her?
I'm furiously googling as I'm speaking to you now because this is the person.
Wait, you don't know that she wrote Kamala Khan. I mean, that's what she's famous for.
Is there anything else beyond that?
Not particularly.
So I'm looking at her work here now. Fixing outsiders. There's some vertical stuff. Yeah, Miss Marvel's a right. Oh, A-Force. Oh, she wrote A-Force as well.
I didn't like that, but okay.
Yeah, sorry. Looking at this list, even though I like Miss Marvel, I like Miss Marvel a lot. I think I'm going to have to go. Actually, I'm going to go meh on this one.
Oh, okay. I'm going good on this one. I like Miss Marvel. No, you know what? Let me not be biased. I did give Fraction based on one book. Meh. So just to be balanced, meh.
So you're
then
going.
The next one.
You're going meh for.
I'm going meh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's our first. Wait. That's our first meh.
Yeah, it's not fair because I like her and I like the book she has written. So it's.
Who are you going for next? So who's next?
Lady Okorafor, but I think this is very easy. No. Bad.
So then, just for our listeners out there, the one Nigerian on this list,
bad.
You are voting her as bad. Is that correct?
Yes.
Am I hearing you correctly? Okay.
Yes. I'm at the stage where I avoid all her books.
Okay.
I mean, here's the point, she has her audience. But in terms of the comic books I read, I don't like it. I really don't like. I don't think she writes comic. Let me not go too much into hate speech now, but I don't like what she's writing for comics.
Can we hear from Red? Is Red still?
Oh, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. She's meh.
Okay. So just to again repeat myself here, you've picked the only Nigerian on this list, and you Red are saying she's meh. Okay.
Can you tell us what she has written?
No. I'm not. I'm just pointing out what you've said. Okay. So they said bad. You say meh, and she's a Nigerian, and I just feel embarrassed by you guys.
Some Nigerians write bad stories too.
Okay. I personally would vote her.
I dare you to see.
1, 2, 3.
I dare you.
I'll put her in category 5. So
what is category 5?
Let's move on. Let's move on.
No. No, please. Come back and explain yourself. What's category 5?
Do we need to get into details?
Yes. We need to understand.
Tunde, break down the categories again.
Okay, so for the categories we have here, we have great, and we got here for the first category. We have great for the second category, good for the third category, meh for the authors you don't find, you won't pick up your books to read.
No, good. You said good is 3.
Good is 3. Yes. Yeah, okay. 4 is meh for authors you won't pick up their books to read. No, for authors you don't care about particularly. Then bad for authors you actively avoid. Yeah. So you are saying no. I'm also bad. I'm not me at all on mediocre for.
Yeah, so
That
based on these votes, she's falling into the bad category.
yeah. And to give justification for this, for those that don't need this, I've tried basically several of her books. I've tried her independent LaGuardia. I couldn't get past the first issue with the way she was writing it. Like the way the story was placed, the way the style is written. And this is not just on the narrative level, this is even on the technical level of how the story is constructed for comics. She's one of those authors that when it translates to comics, you are still writing post like you are writing a novel rather than writing a comic book. Then even the first book we first saw from her was the Grasshopper Black Panther book.
Yeah,
That was one of my
yeah.
biggest disappointments in comics.
So to be frank, my voting is based on her comic writing only. I've read a
Based on
couple of
that
her
one.
books. I liked her Binti series. I didn't mind. I liked her Binti series, but comic wise, I don't think I've liked one issue of any comic she's written. At
Yeah,
best, I'll say meh, but generally, I find them bad. So for
yeah.
me, it was an easy choice for her to be in the bad category.
Category.
Unfor-
Oh yeah. Yeah, just
Unfortunately,
to be clear, like that was said, it's not as if our books are no our novels, they are good for what they are.
yeah.
And yeah, you can actually enjoy most of them if you read them. And she's a really good Afro feature did, but in
Mm.
terms of writing comic books, nah, it's bad. And that's as much I would like put on saving grace we are giving this particular review of our studio cancel us. Moving on.
I hope you never ever listen to this podcast.
You know
You
what?
mean
You know what they're gonna say, right? Three black men judging a woman and giving her bad grades.
Of course, it will.
now, of course now it's allowed.
But
That's exactly what we're doing. But
yeah,
anybody that doesn't understand that these are purely as subjective opinions and just talking this shit out, it's right to say whatever they want to say. I mean, moving
yeah,
on.
yeah. Let's move on.
Jeff Lemire.
Hmm. Right. So when I think of Jeff Lemire, I had to again do a quick Google search to remind myself of what he's done. So he wrote Bloodshot for a long time.
Yep,
Valiant. He also wrote Sweet Tooth.
yep.
Trying to think what else. It's really quite a lot, but I look at the ones that I think I've read or other people have read. It's done Moon Knight, and I think I remember his Moon Knight.
It, did you
You
remember
just
his Green Arrow? That's the book I read first. His
okay.
New 52 Green Arrow, where he introduced the various Arrow of the Fist. He did it with Andre Sorrentino. The artwork and the story was really good there.
Mhm.
But if you read Jeff Lemire, he's more into the mysterious, like very weird. Okay, yes, that's the word for it. Very, very weird. I think his
Yeah,
most famous book is going to be Black Armor. If you've read that superhero story, it's like one of the weirdest ever
I
superhero
actually
stories
did.
ever told.
I actually did.
Yeah,
I read
yeah.
that. I think he's good. I think that's where I'll go for me personally for Jeff. Reg,
Yeah,
what do you think?
I'm also of the same opinion.
So do you agree that he's good?
Yeah, I don't like a lot of his books, but it's not because they are bad, it's just because it's too weird.
Okay, the subject matter sometimes is okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember one book I was actually enjoying a lot, and again it kind of fell off, and I don't remember the ending anymore. Descender. He wrote Descender.
Yep.
Red, what's your view?
So I like him. I'll give him good. So his non-cape comics are the ones I really like the most. I
Okay.
especially liked Royal City and Descender.
Okay.
He touches on some concepts that are deep. I used I think I gave him a label the last time. I'm not going to do that again.
Okay.
So, but I think I'll put him on good.
Okay. Good. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Who's next?
Okay. Mo- Moving on. Uh, Jonathan Hickman.
This is
Okay.
easy. This is easy for me. To me, I would say God tier. Straight out the bats,
Red.
God tier.
Got here, no question. Very good
Okay.
storyteller, yeah.
Tunde?
I'm going to go great. And that's why I introduced the rule in the beginning that you need unanimous votes to be got here. So I'm giving it grace.
Yeah, bastard. You are a bastard.
So Tunde, who be God tier for you? Give an example.
For
Who would be God
for
tier for you? Give an example.
Alan Moore, Neil Gaiman,
We're talking about current
got here.
writers. We're talking about
Current
current
writers,
writers. Yeah.
I find it difficult. So if anybody got here
See,
currently,
for anybody listening, what Tunde has done is just a great example of the Nigerian Wayo. So this guy set about the beginning of this podcast with a specific aim of where he's going to wield that power. So he knew what he was doing, and I agreed because I thought everybody would say, "God, this is unbelievable." I just wish Kekes was here today to deal with you.
yes, Kekes is not around, and that's good.
I
So
think he's the best writer out there currently writing comics. He's had. I don't think anybody can match his run in Marvel. The one before the first run he did where he actually let me even go back.
No,
I
he
loved
did
his
Fantastic Four. Yeah.
yeah. When he did so I was talking about the run from Fantastic Four, which the same story led into Avengers, led into
Secret
Secret
War.
Wars.
Yeah.
To me,
I
God
think
tier. He
I
did.
think he has written the best comic book ever, like the best comic book arc ever. That comic book
Yeah,
arc is God tier,
yeah.
but his current one on Ultimate Universe, the way he ended X-Men and left it with Inferno, then his standalone books, East of West, the way that it ended, Shield, the way it is, Monday
Oh, I
Mothers, the
love
way it is right now.
Shield is God tier.
Nah, I don't like Shield at all. So
He,
like,
he, yeah,
We're
go on.
not we're not judging incomplete books here because you're bringing in Black Mothers and
okay, we
yeah.
throw away Black Monday Mothers, East of West, the way that book ended. There is nothing God tier, but there is
No,
nothing consistent
the
about
world,
East of
no,
West.
the world building. It's still a good book. It's still a
It's
great book.
I find like I struggle to recommend that book to people to go and read, knowing how it ended, knowing how almost pointless the book became. His current run with Ultimate Universe right now is leaving me with a lot of like, raised eyebrows and all of that. So that's why I'm struggling with Raven Hickman as of right now. But say if you ask me this question at the end, immediately at the end of what's it called? Is Avengers arc. Yeah, it's a no question thing. But his third X-Men, it did one of the perfect rebranding of X-Men. But the way it ended with Inferno, it was weird. And knowing how it finally came, how the entire thing finally came around, I'm like, nah. But yeah, to be honest, the
Uh,
only
uh,
reason I said that rule in the beginning is because of this particular moment here, to take away this gutsy thing from you guys' space and you say it.
I feel disappointed in myself.
It's ingenuity.
Yeah, as the Nigerian, I should have seen this coming a mile away. I did not know this guy was like 3 steps ahead of me chess wise, and I've been properly checkmated. I will not forget this. I will not forget this.
I
So
know, and that's why it's so
Please,
funny.
please don't forget it
I
because
would.
he just dropped it.
I will not lie. This will pay me. I won't lie. This will pay me so
No,
much.
because Hickman
I,
is got here.
I will swallow my pride, but you have you've gone in the book. We can all be very petty. It's very good. Right. Let's move
Okay,
on.
moving on to my favorite writer, Tom King.
You go first and give him a grade and give him a your score.
No, I'm actually curious. Where you gonna put talking?
Yeah, let him go
I'm going to
first.
put Tom King. I'm going to
Yeah.
put Tom King as the lower end of great.
I can go next.
Right, you go ahead.
I give Tom King meh.
Fucking hell. He's not good. So Red Mare, you were great.
Great. Yeah.
I don't want to say Mare because I think that would be bad play more than anything else. But I can't give him great.
He's
I
not
cannot
great.
so for me, he's good.
Okay.
So he's good.
Okay.
I've read some books of it that I like, and I can't deny it. But I've also read some books of it that I think is just derivative and a hack job.
Okay.
So just so I'll go. I'll split it and go straight down the middle and put him in good.
In good. Okay, that's fair
And,
enough.
and on the balance of you put him in great and Red put him in meh, I think he ends up back in good.
Yeah, that's fair enough. McKay.
Right. For me, and I think I might be the only person, I think he's good actually. I enjoy his books. I'm saying this
Yeah.
with what sounds passionate in my voice. I don't think he's great, but I think he's one of those steady eddies. I call them steady eddies. And funny enough, the guy we're going to talk after him, I think it's the same. They can write just steady comment that you can read, and you won't read and think, "Oh, this is bad," or he's the kind of I think it's kind of what a dream hire for a comic book company in my view, that he will churn out the stories, and they will be of a certain level and very steady at that level. So for me, I would say good.
I mean, for me, it's meh to is meh. I won't
Okay,
call him bad because I'm not avoiding his books actively, but I'm not excited for anything he writes out,
okay,
anything he throws out. Yeah, so it's meh for me.
okay. So that leaves Red to make the deciding vote
I
on
go with
the
Tunde.
Yeah,
I go with Tunde meh.
May. Okay,
yeah.
okay. So
Okay.
he
Uh,
falls sadly into the May bucket.
category. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Taylor.
Me, I'm saying good. Me, I'm
Red.
saying good. But I'll let you guys talk. Red's gone again.
I'm gone
Yeah,
again.
it's
Oh no, Red. Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I'm here.
Tom Taylor.
Yeah. Tom Taylor.
Give me a minute.
So today you talk. You talk today.
Good.
Okay, I'll make it Tom Taylor good.
Yeah, I'll go with good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good and he's steady. And when he writes those little arcs he does, or little events, I always enjoy it. Can I confirm he's the guy who wrote Injustice?
Injustice, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
okay, yeah, no, yeah, he's good. He's
Yeah,
good.
it's good. Okay, no problem. Jason Aaron.
Right. Can I go first on this one?
Yeah,
Go,
please.
go, 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 go.
Great.
Fair. Remember his
Uh,
Avengers run?
Yes.
his his
That
his
is
Thor
why
Okay.
that's why I'm
his
saying
Thor
great.
run his Thor run alone puts him in great.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are judging by a single run, you
No, no,
can
no, no,
push
no.
so many of these characters
No, no,
upwards.
no, 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 no. I'm saying that alone. No, he's consistent. He's good. He's great. But I'm saying that run, that arc alone, solidifies great for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
To be honest, I think his Avengers run is what makes me think great and not God tier. So I'm sticking with great for him.
okay. No problem. I will argue
What
the great rating. I'll give him
what's your
great.
rating?
I'll give him great as well. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not. I'll give him good. Okay, great. The Toro was not good. I'll Elwin the mill.
So Al Ewing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. I'll go great again for him.
You're not give him guts here.
He's not got tier now.
No, I'll give him great. I kind of for a minute I thought about it, but no, I think it can be great. Oh, sorry, it can be God tier, but he hasn't really done it consistently. And yeah, no, great. Let me stick with great.
Okay.
What do you guys
Uh,
think?
Red.
No, he's great. He's not God tier.
Okay. I'll put him as great as well. I
For
think
me,
one of these days we would have to review this list of great and good and then try to properly rank them. Maybe
yeah,
taking them together and
yeah,
yeah, there are too many. How would I put that? The ones that are on great, they're very high and very low as well.
yeah,
They're not in the same categories at all.
yeah. So just to let you guys know, at the moment, there's nobody got here. We've got 7 in
Just,
great.
just because of this guy.
Yeah. Because of today, we've got 8 in good, 2 meh, 1 bad.
Okay,
So
we might have our second bad now. Eve Ewing, the female. Now, what makes this book? What makes it actually disappointing is that when you see Ewing on the title, you
yes,
don't know if it's
yes,
Al or Eve.
yes,
You just see
yes.
Ewing. So you go into the book expecting Ewing, and then you read a couple of pages and you're now wondering, wait, who wrote this? Who wrote this? You go back and check the title. I say, oh no, it's actually Eve.
And unfortunately, that workflow you just described has happened to me numerous times. I will book a book. I'll say Ewing. Oh, start reading it by page 4. What? And I go back and look at the name.
But you know it's intentional, right?
Yeah, it must be. It
It
must
is.
be.
Yeah.
Then I go, oh, it's Eve. So I think that even hammers home because we're going in expecting something from a great. Then you get this. So my body saying she's meh, and that might me being very unfair on her because every time I always think it's Ewing
Of the
Forest.
expectations, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I would
I
go
didn't
meh.
like a Black Panther book. I don't like a Black Panther book at all. But I'm struggling to put. I think we've been very generous on this podcast
Mhm.
because we recognize how difficult it is to write at that particular skill. So I'll go me as well.
And
But
what
the one
red?
book I've read of her, I didn't like it. Yeah.
Uh,
She, she's a firm meh for me.
oh, so that's 3 mehs. Okay,
Yeah.
so she
So she's getting
she's
almost.
she okay. I think she's trusted with all
Okay.
mess.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mac Miller.
right. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. I'll let you guys go first. Maybe you
Is
might
it?
mistake
i-
me.
Is a man for me?
Wow. I was
let's
not expecting that.
let's just close this podcast now.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Jesus, Red, please let me hear your view. Maybe I'll be
How
doubly
can
checked.
how can I counter this guy? How can you put Mark Millard there?
Oh, okay. For me, I thought you were supporting. Okay, all right.
No, no,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Let's go home. So, so, Mark, so I struggle with Mark Miller because I like him, but he's not great. He's good. He's good. Very formulaic, but he's good. I think
Yeah, and
he gets lazy. He has good
well, so
ideas.
Why?
Just
yeah, go on.
Okay.
quickly.
Why I've gone Mayor for Mac Miller right now is that the last couple of books he has written, I've actually not liked any of them. I'm talking about his champion storyline, his big villain arc storyline, Kick-Ass 3, or is it Kick-Ass 4 now? I've not liked any of these stories at all. Like, if it's not Mac Miller, I probably would have dropped most of those books. So, yeah, I feel the quality has dropped, and so we're talking about ongoing writing.
Okay.
Meh.
So
So
now,
your
where would
man,
you put him?
red is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go higher than good. I've read some of his books that I think are great, but then he does a lot of stuff. And to me, it's a bit sad. I feel sad about this because when I think about his kick-ass, I think that was great. I think Jibba's Legacy was great.
Yeah.
And but then he comes up with all this generic stuff as well and you could tell he's not he's just churning them out, and they're still good, but they're not great. And they could have been great. So my vote would be good.
So So he's done a few things like okay,
The
Hogwarts.
next.
Right, sorry.
So
Okay.
so what does he end up? So Red said good as well, right? You said good as well, right?
I said
Yeah.
good, yeah.
So it is enough as good.
Okay.
Yeah. It is enough as good. Okay. The next one is going to be Chip Zatsky. Good.
I'll give him great.
Chip Zatsky.
He heard it. He heard it first time. You don't have to repeat the name.
Okay.
He heard it the first time. Please.
That was
What?
That's why I didn't that's why I didn't reply to him. I didn't ask him.
Chip. You see, I think he's great, but then he had
but
Batman. He had Batman Fall from the Moon. I survive. I still think he's great. I think he's great.
okay. I struggle with Chip Zatsky. I like him. I'll give him good. I was
Okay.
struggling between good and bad, but I'll give him good.
Well, oh, you were even thinking of Meh for Chips exactly?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're rising to new levels of hate that are previously jeez. Right,
Yeah.
okay.
We're almost done. The last writer on the list, Kieran Gillian.
I don't that shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, let that go
Yeah.
first.
I'm going great. He had a
I'm good.
great he had a great tour run.
Yep.
He had with div. I don't know how to pronounce. You know what? I've never said that word up aloud before.
Wicked Divine.
Yeah, Wicked
Wicked
Divine.
plus
Yeah,
Divine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for me, he's great.
And don't forget his current X-Men run as well.
Oh yes, indeed,
Even though he's
yeah, indeed.
yeah. Okay. Right?
Oh, he's great. Absolutely, no
Yeah.
question.
I struggle to put him in God tier. But I'll leave my great.
Yeah, I think great is fair enough of him. I mean,
Yeah.
I queued up for a signature, so that's just all. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So we're done with the list where we ran down quickly of our authors. How did you play out?
It's strange, and I think it's how we pick these lists. I think we picked the one. I think the very fact that we picked this list, we seem to have picked the ones that we're either happy with, and we did not just go somewhere random and pick up a list of people. Which I think. So at the moment, there's nobody in God tier, and there's only
Thanks
one.
to Tunde.
Thanks to Tunde.
There's only one person that we try to vote for. The two of us voted for God tier. I don't think anybody else. We even. I tried to vote for Ellis, but so one got no God tier.
Oh, so
We've
you see,
got
I missed the Ellis votes, right?
yeah, you did. But
Yes.
according to the rule we had,
Yeah.
it would have made it in anyway.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah,
great for me.
yeah. So it's easily great. So for grades, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had 10 grades. Mark Wade, Robert Kirkman, Warren Ellis, Greg Ruka, Hickman, Jason Aaron, Al Wing, Chip Zdarsky, and Kieran Gillen. They were the greats. Good is also the next big category. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so the biggest category, we had 11 in good. And that's Bendis, Mariko Tamaki, Gail Simoni, what's this? Oh, Remenda, Fraction, Lemire, Tom King, Tom Taylor, and Mark Miller. Now the mess, right? And there's something. Oh, right, guys. There's something wrong with you guys. I think you guys are sexist. And seriously, I'm now looking at this list again with a different eye.
all the women on it.
Oh no. Tamaki was in good. I was gonna say
No,
all the women.
Tamaki and Simone were in good.
Oh yeah, Simone was in good as well. Oh, fine. Okay. So maybe you're not sexist, guys. Sorry.
No, you voted Simone from there, so you are the successful one. Just to clarify.
So in May we have Willow Wilson, G. Willow Wilson. We have Jed McKay and Eve Ewing in May. And in Bad, we have the only black author on the list, I think.
Yep, because you guys refuse to add other black authors like John Ridley, like Dennis Cowan.
Ooh, John Ridley would have been easily good or great. Easily,
Ye- Easily, yeah.
easily. Who else did you just mention?
Dennis Cowan. He's currently doing Milestone.
What you say, do Milestone? All the books in Milestone, or a particular one?
I think he's the chief architect. He's doing the static shock, I think.
Overall, okay, overall. I mean, there's some
Yeah.
great. I mean, we didn't have Christopher Priest on this list.
Christopher Priest was on the list because you
If he
guys were
was on
being
the
unfair
list,
to black writers.
say that again.
It would have been great. Because you
Yeah,
were
of
being
course it would have
unfair
been
to
great.
black writers. Yeah, it would have been great.
Yeah, I love him. I love his work a lot. Maybe we should do a Black Writers section at some point.
Yeah, we can do
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
So we are segregating black from white people. That's fine.
No, we are black people. Sometimes we have to look at our own and see what how
Because
they feel.
they're not good to compete in the big leagues, is that what you're saying?
No, we should have put them in this list, but I'm not even
Yeah.
saying let's debate them on their own merits. Just in their own category. Yeah,
Okay.
race exists. We talk about race. We talk about being Nigerian. We talk about being black. I don't say any harm if we rate them individually.
Okay,
I
that's
don't think. I don't
fine.
think.
I look
I'll say this one here now. I don't know. I don't think there's any. I don't know of any God tier level person that's black that I would put in God tier off the top of my head. But I think a couple would be make great.
I mean Priest and Ridley probably great. I'm trying to
Yes.
think of any other black one. Oh yeah, NK Jemisin for our first sector.
Yes. Yeah. Great. I'll go great based on
Yeah.
that one book.
Because that's the only thing she has written, I
Yeah.
think, for comics.
So does Coates go into comic book writers?
Oh yes, of course he would. He
Yeah, but
would.
it'll be like meh,
for
meh to
for it
go.
to
Yeah, meant to
um
go. I would elevate him a bit now
okay.
because I think on rereading the intergalactic one, it wasn't that bad. It was not as bad as I thought it was. I think my biggest issue with him is the politics he brings into it.
The democratization of everything that he
Yeah,
wants.
yeah. So he has a point of view, which is fair enough to him, but I think there's a bit of a mismatch in my view of his point of view and the comic they'll put him on. And I think something like that should be writing the Falcon.
Okay. What
I
about
didn't
Brian
think
Edward Hill for his horror works?
Oh, I like him. I like him a lot. I read a lot of his book before he even broke into the big two. I like Brian
Okay.
Hill a lot. He would be. Hmm. You know what? I like him. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. I keep on shouting. I like him a lot. I'm not even sure I would make him great. Did you read his book? There's one book he wrote that was really good. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Where he was talking about this guy. It was like a savant, and he works for
oh,
a
oh, oh
Department of Defense that makes tech.
Prodigy? No, not Prodigy, no.
I can't remember what it was called. It was really good. I really like that book.
About black guy, about black
Yeah, yeah,
genius.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
What's that book called?
That was really good.
It was Prodigy.
Oh, is that what it's called? Yeah, that was a
I
really
think so,
good
yeah.
book. I love that book,
Wo-
and I've read quite a few of his books. He's actually really good.
Okay.
He's now writing for DC. Is it DC?
Yeah, but yeah. He writes
Yeah,
for DC. But he usually writes all these horror books for DC as well. It's not as if he's writing the main comic books and stuff like that.
yeah. But yeah, I think he's good. Yeah, I think we need to do a separate. And yeah, guys, if you're listening, we've left tons of like writing stuff. We really picked this at random on WhatsApp, so it's not really an exhaustive list. And to be honest, we wouldn't have enough time to do it justice, if I'm being honest. Um, I think maybe in the future we might need to relook at this and come back and do it in a bit more or structured way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they don't mistakenly allow me shoot down their right to put Hickman as God tier. I mean, just for being petty not to do that myself, I'm picking that win.
So that was a very sneaky move you did there, but fair enough. Right, guys. I think we've come to the end of today's podcast. Really,
Yes, we have.
all that remain. Do we know what we're talking about next week yet? Have we,
No, not yet. I think. Well, Madam Web be out yet?
we won't be
Maybe.
out.
Madam
Madam
Web.
Web.
I can't remember when it's due out. I cannot remember when it's due out.
It's
Anyway,
talking
guys,
14 February, so it's not out yet.
no, it's not out. It's not out. It won't be out then.
Okay.
But we'll guys, we'll let you know on social media what we talk about. Oh, just come next weekend. Be surprised by whatever we talk about,
Yeah.
guys. I guess it's time to say our goodbyes.
See you guys next week. Kekes, continue to shut the fuck up wherever you are right now. Since you
Jesus
cannot come
Christ.
since you cannot come to the podcast to see if you're still face like a man.
I really laugh.
No, but really.
When
But
when
really,
Kekes catches you,
until then. But if he comes to the podcast, I said I will say it to him directly on the podcast. So if he's going to keep running, then he should keep running.
Okay.
But every other person, good night.
All right.
well, Kekes, we miss you. Come back.
And
Good.
oh, sorry, man, I cut you off there. Sorry.
Yeah, I said good night. Yeah, that's
Okay, guys, thanks for listening, and we will talk to you and see you later.